So good morning. It's a little dark this morning because it's, well, a couple of reasons. One, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and two, it's about to storm pretty good. This is part two of my video about this through the glass antenna, and I think I found my problem. The original antenna came with a counterpoise little tail, and I don't have it. I looked in my box where all my stuff from the truck was, and it's not in there. So I'm going to try and make one with a little piece of wire, and then what it does is just it connects up under the coax connector, just dangles down. We'll try that and remeasure, and I can snip some off. I may tune it the best I can and then snip some off, and we'll see where that leads us. And in the previous video, I mentioned it was inductively coupled and capacitively uncoupled. I don't know which, but I assume it's inductive. So I just wanted to make that clear. Anyway, we're shooting for a 1.0 to 1 standing wave ratio for RF power for the transmitter. So 1 to 1 is best. 1.5 to 1 is tolerable, but as high as I want it to go. Anything between 1.0 and 1.5 is good. Anything above 1.5 would be bad and would have reflected voltage back to the radio, to the transmitter. That's not what we want. So let me hook this up and we'll see what we get. Well, I'm back, and I've got my little pigtail on there. Wrapped around the coax or dangling loose. It made no difference, and didn't seem to make much difference at all on this. So as you can see, where it's tuned is a bit lower than what I need. If I move it up to the frequency I need, which is 444. .5 is where I usually am at. That's where the repeater is. You can see it's what is that? Well, that's at a 1.7. It's not horrible, but it's not where I want it. It might be different if it's grounded to the vehicle, which this test setup is not. I don't know, but 2 meter is even worse. It's about 3 to 1. It's totally useless on 2 meter, which is the 146 range megahertz. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm actually tempted to snip a little bit off the top of the antenna and see if that brings that null up just a little bit to where I need it. I think that's what I might try next. If I lose, if it doesn't, if I totally screw it up, then I'll just have to get another antenna, or I'll keep using the mag mount for now. But we'll try that and see what happens. I'll be back. Thank you. All right, so what I've got is I've got it down to about 1.7 to 1 on UHF. And what I did was I ended up cutting a little piece off the tip of it. All totaled a little bit less than a half an inch. I'm not sure what that is in centimeters, but what would that be, about maybe 12 millimeters? Anyway, yeah. I guess that's what I'm going to live with. VHF is still horrible. Let's swap back over and take a look at that. And then we'll hook it to the radio and put a watt meter on it and see if I got a lot of reflected. It may do better when it's actually connected to the ground on the vehicle. And I can't get this. There we go. Sorry, couldn't get the couldn't hold it in one hand and do it. All right, so 144, 1468. And as you can see, that is really bad. 3.6 SWR. So I can't use it on 2 meter at all, but I can on UHF. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to leave it there, and we'll use it on UHF and call it a day till I get a different antenna, I reckon. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Ham radio is about experimenting and trying things and seeing what works and what doesn't. And this is one of those things that just didn't quite work like I wanted it to, but I got something usable for now. And until we try something different and get a better result, it'll do. Thanks for joining me and in the Puditorium.